Update 1.11 for Marvel Spider-Man is out just in time for the DLC, and people in New Zealand and other territories are already playing this expansion, and thanks to some very kind people, we can already take a look at all the DLC suits and have way more info as to what the DLC contains, including an insane combo you need for one of the new bases. No story spoilers of course for the Turf Wars DLC, so let's get into it. If you enjoy that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. Let's quickly touch on the new update because it's a little over 200 MB and does not have detailed patch notes as we come to expect from Insomniac, at least at the time of this recording. What we do know is that it fixes some issues for the Turf Wars DLC, so I totally recommend that you download it before you start playing. Now let's move over to the new DLC suits that were of course already shown by Sony on the PlayStation blog, but now we got a cool look at them in the game thanks to Wolf Bandits on YouTube, who was kind enough to share some Turf Wars gameplay with me. I put a link to his channel in the description down below. You can totally check that out if you want to see some more Turf Wars DLC stuff. I also want to thank FlexSource on Twitter for sharing footage with me. He went live on Twitch so I could record that footage, and you will see that now in this video. There's also a link to his YouTube channel in the description down below. So the suits again have no new suit power, sadly. You have to pick one from the previous suits, and the way you unlock these new suits is similar to what we saw in the Heist DLC. You get the awesome new Spider Armor MK1 suit after playing the first story mission. You unlock the Iron Spider Armor suit from the comics by defeating the story of the DLC that has a similar length compared to the Heist, and after you completed the DLC 100%, you get the awesome Spider Clan suit. And we never saw this sort of Nia outfit from the manga Marvelverse in the game, giving the sort of vintage suit vibe, but it's also really different. It looks way lighter, as if you were playing a cartoon character in a realistic world. Like, check out this subway footage for example. I really love the eyes as well. By the way, the Fisk-based gameplay is from the main game, because you can of course take these new suits with you to the main game and also start a new game plus save to replay the whole game with them. The Turf Wars DLC is mostly in the dark again, by the way, with some missions during the rain as well. So we got a lot of new main story missions in the Turf Wars DLC, but also new screwball challenges as the trophies already suggested as well. And we see Wolf Bandit taking on one of the stealth challenges in the new Iron Spider Armor suit that I also like a lot. I really get a more Iron Man vibe compared to the one from the movie that we of course already have in the main game. And yes, Screwball's stealth challenges were not in the Heist if I recall correctly, so that is a cool thing that they kind of switch it up a little bit, with of course still that photo bomb location where you need to go to get some nice extra points. So again, you unlock the Iron Spider Armor suit for completing the main story, and then you will see this message, so kind of similar to the Heist DLC, where the story will continue in the next chapter, Silver Lining, that will release in December. My bet is again December 18th, as I already talked about in previous videos, but we don't have an exact date yet. New Hammerhead crimes are also added to the different districts, like Harlem, as we see in footage with the Spider Armor MK1 suit, that again you can get after the first mission, so you can rock this one through the whole DLC. It will be hard to see this one though during night, as it's dark silver, but I really like the reflection that shines cool in the cutscenes. I will of course not show any cutscenes in this video, but you will see what I mean when you rock this suit. There are also new bases in this DLC as shown in the footage from FlexSource, and for one challenge you have to perform an 85 hit combo, so better use that Biomesh suit mod to have your combo counter not reset after one hit, because otherwise it will be really challenging for sure. So yes, combine that with the new screwball challenges that of course have the different medals, and I think it's safe to say that we can expect some replayability and challenge in this DLC pack if you fully want to complete everything. Like, I don't think you need to complete all the challenges as well to get the Spider Clan suit though. Just complete all the activities at least once, including all the 5 crimes that appear in the different districts, to in the end get this really cool suit. So yes, the DLC looks very promising from what I've seen so far, with of course the quality cutscenes we come to expect from this game. Yuri is back, maybe Miles as well, and way more, so I really can't wait to dive in myself. I again want to thank Booth Bandits and FlexSource for providing me with the content. Again, links to them in the description down below. And I also want to thank everyone on the Spider-Man PS4 Reddit for the kind words after I asked for help regarding this DLC footage, since I sadly did not get an early access code. Really cool to see that people enjoy the content and that they wanted to help me. So I will be diving into this DLC, record my own footage, so I will have more Spider-Man PS4 videos of course up. If you find something interesting in this DLC, totally reach out to me on Twitter and Instagram, both JorRaptor. Subscribe to the channel for way more Spider-Man PS4 videos. Like the video if you haven't already. And of course, before I let you go, we are going to take a look at some awesome pictures you sent me, as I always do at the end of my Spider-Man PS4 videos. So if you got cool shots, hit me up via Twitter at JorRaptor with the SpiderRaptor hashtag, or Instagram JorRaptor works as well. Follow me there and totally send me your Turf Wars DLC shots, as I would love to include them in future videos. So the Turf Wars is all about Spider-Man versus Hammerhead, but this shot from New York City Wall Spider on Twitter has Spidey fighting against a wall painting of Rhino with some fun dialogue as well. I don't know how you found me, you wall crawling creep. Well, it's not really weird because you don't move wall painting of Rhino. Secret footage of Spider-Man has surfaced where he was robbing a civilian trying to get some money out of an ATM. Or it was just a weird attempt to salute the guy. The Daily Bugle likely goes for the first option. Thanks for sharing, Peter. But there is more. Spider-Man was also spotted on a roof killing some people. Yes, the J. Jonah Jameson sticker totally makes sense here. Love how it looks like a civilian's camera. Thanks for sharing this one, Miguel. Surprised to see me? This one is great from Michael with the vintage suit taking out this demon, creating the extra impact with the stickers. Nicely centered and cool frame as well, so well done. A ton of snipers do not stop Spidey from sneaking around. Black and white totally fits the noir suit, while Spider-Man is ready to take out these guys one by one. This one is from Overboss, a crypto breaker. Pretty cool name, by the way. Spider-Man can fly. Maybe it's Superman in the Spider UK suit, or the picture is upside down. Probably the latter one. Really like it though, nicely timed with Spider-Man doing this godly move. Thanks for the shots, Davine, and I hope I pronounced your name right. Again, subscribe for everything Spider-Man PS4, drop a like to support the channel, check out my recent video on the DLC location from Hammerhead we will visit in the Turf Wars DLC, and you can already visit it right now, even if you don't have the Turf Wars DLC installed. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.